What's going on, apes? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tyler. Let's get into this whole Ape Fest shit show situation, because that is exactly what this is. They're incentivizing you to celebrate now. They're incentivizing you that basically AMC stock is done rallying, and I do think there's a lot of hedgies, institutions that are actually behind this, and we're gonna get into my theory of what I do think they are trying to do and what their goal is by hyping up a lot of AMC investors with this AMC festival, essentially saying that we should celebrate the first rally of AMC because there isn't a mother of all short squeezes on the near-term horizon. So let's talk about it, guys. Hit that like button for me, as well as consider subscribing to the channel. So first off, there's a lot of issues when it comes to a festival, and the general sentiment here is the data, everything we do know put together, that the mother of all short squeezes, which is going to be AMC, is still on the table, and this is really only a matter of time. But the fact, literally they say on their website, let me find it right here. To commemorate the first run-up, AMC Entertainment proudly presents the first annual Ape Festival, January 20th through the 22nd, 2022. This is not the time to be partying. This is not the time to think this is over. Do whatever you guys want. I'm not a financial advisor, not a financial planner, or your dad, but the fact that they are doing this, and we know there's hedgies and institutions on the inside of this, I do think they're ultimately trying to get the price to go up a lot and to get you guys to celebrate prematurely. Maybe that is $50, maybe $100, maybe $200, but as we all do know, as the data does suggest, AMC stock could go much higher than that, and that is ultimately what I do expect. And when I say the word expect, we're going to talk about that and what I do expect, literally what you should expect when people say the word expect. Now, if that is confusing, definitely stick through this whole video, but I am not celebrating the AMC mother of all short squeeze until the fat lady sings. I think that is how that is said, but point is, I am not celebrating until this is all the way done. Once this is completely done, then by all means, let's set a huge rally. Let's get millions of apes together. That would be awesome. Hopefully everybody is cool and shows love to each other. But like I was talking about, hedge funds, institutions, they're in this trade as well, and they do have very powerful trading algorithms. So once a lot of people do start to sell out, or possibly after this event, or even right before this event, this could be a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of event, whatever the case is, you're gonna see that price top come into effect a lot sooner than you would if you didn't set these kind of dates or celebrations. Why celebrate? Why celebrate right now when we do know, as far as the Ortex data is signifying to us, take this with a grain of salt, they are not correct on their data, so I do think it's much higher, but relatively speaking, they do have the short interest at about 15%. Their current shares sold short of 75.33 million shares. So why celebrate right now? That is simply not the case. We have the estimated free flow on loan at about 20%. Why would you be celebrating right now? So I think that's ultimately what it comes down to, is a lot of people are going to get their celebration out. They're going to be enthusiastic about the move AMC already had and try to celebrate early, ultimately capping that price level we could get to the upside. The last thing that I do want to say as far as the Ape Festival, because I think you can do whatever you want, honestly, that's what I think, but when it does come down to the overall mother of short squeezes, it's not something that I am particularly jazzed about. Now, let's go to actual buy tickets, and you guys can see all of these are sold out besides the regular 3-day experience for $600 per ticket. That is a huge amount. Quite frankly, there's not too much information you can find about who is actually holding this. It literally says Ape Festival powered by Shopify, copyright 2021. So this could be a huge scam. Nobody really knows what is going on here, and I think it is something that most people should stay far away from. Unless you got in at $2, whatever, you want to celebrate, good for you. I'm not telling you guys not to. That's not what this is about. This is not trying to spread fear, uncertainty, and doubt by any means necessary, but this could ultimately hurt the mother of all short squeezes. There's no reason to celebrate early. I know I've said that multiple times throughout this video, but that is the overall grand scope of things. You wouldn't celebrate a war early if you didn't win it. You wouldn't celebrate a wedding before you're married. There's so many examples of this that doesn't make sense on on a logical basis why they're trying to celebrate the AMC Gamma Squeeze, whatever went on in the beginning of June, as well as the beginning of 2021. This is simply very sketchy, if I do say so myself. But even a couple posts on Reddit, including this one, says Hedgie's trying to bring it to $100 and then drop it, then try to call that the squeeze. 100k to 500k per share is where I'm selling, won't be a paper-handed bitch. So that is kind of what I do expect as well. They're going to really set a price top, like I already talked about in this video. I think that is really the case, ultimately, to divide apes between people that think it's going higher than 100 and people that do think it's going to 100 or somewhere in between that range. Obviously, I'm not saying to sell your shares at a certain price or to even buy shares at a certain price. I do think right now is a great time to be buying the dip and then selling the rip. That is what you guys should ultimately say to yourselves when you are buying the dip. You buy the dip and sell the rip. That is the best thing you guys can do, in my opinion, at this current moment. But now I want to talk about expectations, and people set expectations. I do have an expectation that this will be negative for AMC stock and ultimately set that price top, but I may be wrong. These are only my expectations. You guys, it is very important to come up with your own expectations. It is literally just speculation on one's part. This is all speculation, right? Nobody knows if this will be positive or negative for AMC in the longer term, and with the mother of all short squeezes, I just think it is negative. So you guys should always take these videos with a grain of salt, and if somebody says they expect something, like I've said in multiple videos before, that is not to say you guys should expect that. You should always come to your own conclusions. But that is pretty much all I do have for this video, guys. If you like this video, hit that like button for me, as well as comment down below what your opinion is on this topic. I would love to hear from you guys. Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? Do you think it sets a price top? Let me know that information down below in the comment section, as well as consider subscribing to the channel. Also, if you guys want to join a great brokerage that gives you free stock up to $70 worth in about 3 minutes time with no deposit necessary and no need to link a bank account, where they also do not route your order flows to market makers like Citadel, they go straight to the lit exchanges, so you stop feeding into Citadel's pockets. Check out the link in the description for public, as well as check out the link for the buy and sell alerts if you want to be notified every time I buy the dip in AMC or any other stock, whether that is a long-term investment, a swing trade, or even a day trade. Check that out for the buy and sell alerts. Join a great community, and it literally pays for itself. But that is all I do have for this video. Let me know in the comment section, that is very important, what you guys think about this ape festival. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.